Okay, so I went back and fixed that completing the square, solving equations, and I don't really understand why this completing the square is connected to my score there, but we're going to do that anyway. You may not have to do this, because this appears to be connected to the other one. That we're going to run through it just in case you want to try it. So I'm going to start with 4x squared plus 20x plus 25 is equal to 0. I'm going to subtract 25 from both sides. 4x squared plus 20x equal to 25. And before I've been saying I wanted to divide everything by 4 here. So I'm going to divide both sides. We're going to divide both sides by 4. Okay. I'm going to end up with x squared plus 5x is equal to 25 fourths. And now this is the first time we're going to have numbers that don't come out. Our b is 5, so our b over 2 is 5 halves, so our b over 2 squared is equal to 25 fourths. So I'm going to have to add 25 fourths on both sides. So that's going to end up with, bring this out, x plus 5 halves squared equal to, did forget a negative here. All right, so that's going to, so we're going to end up, with that. Get a new set here. So I've got h of x equal to 2x squared plus 11x plus 15. In a direction, say rewrite the function by completing the square. So we don't have an equal, so we're going to have to add and subtract on this. So first thing I'm going to do is pull out this 2 here. So I have x squared plus 11 halves plus 15 halves. Okay. And now I'm going to get my b. b is equal to 11 halves. So my b over 2 is equal to 11 fourths, and my b over 2 squared is equal to 100/18ths. So I'm going to have to write this as 2 times x squared plus 11 halves x plus 121/16ths minus 121/16ths plus 15 halves. I'm going to make that 16 times 8. So 120/16ths. Okay, so now we're going to end up with 2 x squared plus 11 halves x plus 121/18 minus 121/16. That look right? No. Minus 1. Zoned out over there. Okay. So I'm going to distribute this out, and I'm going to distribute and take this out of our equation here. So it's 2 x squared plus 11 halves x plus 121/16 and minus 2/16, which is the same 1/8. Okay. So now we're going to have this b over 2 form here, which is x plus 11/4 squared minus 1/8. So that's where we're going to end up here. Here we go. Let me check this. Get a couple of errors on this. Recently fast, like. Okay. We've got 2 more to go. And x squared plus 7x plus 12 equals 0. So we've already got it. We're going to have to subtract 12 here. So x squared plus 7x equals negative 12. And my b is 7, so my b over 2 is 7 halves, and my b over 2 squared is equal to 49/4. So I'm going to have to add 49/4 to both sides. And this is negative 48. So that's going to. And this side is going to be x plus 7 halves squared. Oh, we can see over here I've got x plus 7 halves, make sure correct, equal to 1/4. And when we solve by completing the square, really most of the time it's not 9. Last one, I'm going to see if I can do it on the bottom of the paper. I'll get it. X squared plus 3x minus 18 is equal to h of x. Okay. So, and then that is equal to, excuse me, so we can say our b is equal to 3, and our b over 2 is equal to 3 halves, and our b over 2 squared is equal to 9/4. So I need to have x squared plus 3x plus 9/4, but if I add 9/4, I have to subtract 9/4, so it's 0, just adding 0, and minus this 18. So this is going to come out to be this b over 2 term, 3 halves squared, and let's see, 18 times 4 is 32, 40, 72, plus negative 72/4 minus 9/4 is my 81/4. So that's going to be a square number on the numerator and denominator. Do I have to put something here? I have to put anything. So I'm going to try not to put anything there first. Minus 81/4. This could be a 1, but I'm just going to leave it blank. Okay, whew. Okay, so that's how we solve that second one. But again, I don't think you have to do it because I got credit for that one while I was doing solve equations by completing the square. They appear to be the same skill, and you have to do one and not the other. But this one is definitely the more difficult one because it involves lots of fractions, and this first one is just integers. So First one is a lot easier and a lot less messy. And the second one here is a lot harder, but you get the same points for both of them. If you do one of them, you'll get points for the other one.